Hi Aries, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. That's far too many. My name is Christine. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries tarot reading. Aries love tarot reading. Aries love reading. The High Priestess is here. Aries love reading, and as is almost always, pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Aries love messages reading, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Aries, I'm channeling for you in, that is yours, in January 2024, and you could be here in January 2024. Happy New Year, by the way. But you could also be here many months, even years later, and that is because this is a timeless reading. You are here. Your cards have a mind of their own today. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a timeless reading. This is a fated connection, Aries. So welcome again. It means there is a message here for you. All the decks that are coming in today are linked below. You'll also find your Aries zodiac love readings and all 12 signs, of course, all love readings. Also down below in the playlist, you will find all signs love readings. Those are all signs tarot readings, love readings for the collective. And if you are on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings below. So feel free to check out anything you are inspired to check out. Aries, I want to show you the energy that's coming in. Looks like somebody here is really wanting to come with the truth. What is this truth around? Because we're also seeing the High Priestess. Divine feminine energy, Cancer energy. Definitely a revealing coming here. Of course, a strong connection to intuition and trusting oneself. Coming here in the partnership placement is the Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo energy. So somebody is wanting to connect with you. What was in those 5 wands behind them? Because those are challenges and those are obstacles. Are they just around your person? Are they around both of you? I think they could be around your person, but they're definitely affecting both of you as they carry in this victory wreath. They have something they want to tell you. So some news coming in. It's around the truth. Pretty confident about it as well. We can see here in the Queen of Wands. And yeah, what is this? It's like resolving something, a solution to something. And there is the decision coming in here to connect with you in the High Priestess. Divine feminine energy, a very giving energy. Aries, this is a general tarot reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Remember to take what resonates for you and let the rest go. We have the Judgment card and the Four of Wands. Yeah, somebody's having a huge wake-up call. We see deciding to come in here and communicate with the truth. Could it be that some of you are going to be seeing your person? It could. Four of Wands energy. This is a reunion energy. It's also a homecoming energy, celebratory, and it can be around friends and family. It can be at a particular event. I mean, even including a wedding, it doesn't mean it is. This can often be a marriage card, but it is soulmate energy coming in, and this soulmate of yours is having a wake-up call. Archangel Gabriel here asking, what do you want? Get some clarity, make a decision, and bring this clarity and this truth and this decision to your Aries. Reconciliation or closure. It sure looks a whole lot like reconciliation coming in here. Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages, the herald of visions. I'm going to get one last shuffle. I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you so much. Look, just wanted to show you because this is how it's going. Archangel Gabriel still here, still here, also here with the Death card. Yeah, major transformation, really big changes, rebirth energy. What's coming in here? What is what is coming in here? Aries. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards for Aries. Aho. Queen of Wands, now coming in reverse. Interesting. Judgment for the third time. The Death card, now in reverse. Stagnancy here coming with this truth. The wake-up energy is still here. Why are they taking so long? Well, looks like there might be an apology that needs to come through here. We're seeing the Five of Swords coming here with the Six of Wands, Venus and Aquarius energy. You know, this is somebody who hurt you, and it could have been obviously with words, but somebody's over here crying. Somebody else is kind of walking away. There are two swords put down, but somebody's still holding three swords, which is a heartbreak energy. It's a loss. It's a breakup energy. No contact, no communication. Bringing in Saturn and Libra here, holding on to two of them, and then one of them is kind of toward the ground, yet still very hurtful energy. And it can be that there's third parties here around other people, I want to say, and it can even be romance, but it could be something else too. Let's see. But we see there is a stagnancy here, quite literally, with the High Priestess energy, which is a revealing energy, and it's a renewed spark. Spark energy. I'm kind of tripping over my tongue. Interesting. But the Death card is in reverse, catty corner, and that's really a stagnant energy. It's kind of like, yeah, really, are you coming? Because the Queen of Wands is also in reverse here. Yes, they are. You can see the wake-up energy also right below Judgment for the third time, by the way. Divine timing, communication, growth, quite literally. Wake up, what do you want? So it's a validation that there is an apology because they're asking for forgiveness. And I think it has a lot to do with this Five of Swords. Of course, that's also connecting to conflicting energy in the Five, as well as some change in the throat chakra. And we see they're wanting to come and communicate here with Five Wands behind them. So what are the energy of, what is that energy? The challenges and the obstacles. It's stagnant with them coming. It's slow moving. And we also see that they're working on it. Eight of Pentacles, what are they working on? Well, look what's coming here. It's the Nine of Pentacles, and this is love coming in. I don't know how hard you're waiting or not. Maybe there's just curiosity because it looks like you're doing actually quite well. But they are working on it. In fact, well, here are Five of the Pentacles, which of course is bringing in Mercury and Taurus energy, the Five of Pentacles. And that is an energy of loss. That's the separation. You see, they've already hammered out literally this Sixth Pentacle, and that is a reciprocal energy. It's a giving energy. It's Moon and Taurus energy, but they're not quite finished. There's the Seventh Pentacle. I think that might be you. Venus and Taurus energy. Kind of sick of waiting. You know, a delay. And them coming here and figuring out what the heck they want. Also, or I should say, an apology. An apology is actually pretty strong here. And coming in here with this Nine of Pentacles, you know, developing, working on this connection. So were you in a long-term connection? A lot of you were. Long-term energy. Were you working toward it? Which you can also see, or was it on the table? It is back on the table. Again, there's a little bit of lack of confidence in their day-to-day life, but deep down inherently they know because Archangel Gabriel is making it clear to them. This is the third time we have seen Archangel Gabriel, the King of Wands. What is in that other pentacle there? And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse. These are just sliding right off. Well, this is the communication. So we have the King of Cups, and that's also yours. And the King of Swords, Page of Swords. So they're keeping an eye on things. I want to say they're watching you. They're also talking about you, I feel like, to other people. Because they're having a really big wake-up call here. What do you want is what Archangel Gabriel is asking your person. There's something else here. So we're seeing the Nine of Pentacles here. And it's 1 pentacle shy from the 10 of Pentacles. So whether you were in, again, a long-term partnership, working toward it, or it was on the table, pentacles, commitments, relationships, contracts, partnerships, what is that? One of those is yours. Going here, I believe. In fact, you can see them working on it here. Because that 8th pentacle, that is an action number. And by the way, it's also connected to karma. So they're working out something here, some karma, paying some debts, karmic situation. That's also connected to infinity, which is connected to Libra also. So the truth and balance and renewal. So they are working on this decision. You can see here in the 2 of Pentacles in reverse that they're struggling. It's an overwhelming energy. And it's also, I want to say, overwhelming, I feel, for the feelings for you that they've been really working hard on suppressing. Look at that. In the King of Cups in reverse, this Pisces energy. But also it's the lack of, well, it's the ego present, I want to say, and the lack of emotional availability, vulnerability, empathy, openness, you know. And we can see they're working on that. There's definitely a lack of confidence here in coming. I don't know if this is just around timing, if somebody's unavailable. Is that another contract to a partner, I want to say? Is it around a work contract? Location? Is there interference? Is this around some differences, cultural, religious differences? Because that infinity, that's also an 8. It's trying to work it out. Could even be somebody here is just literally afraid of commitment, having some commitment issues, was afraid of just suddenly feeling like things were moving too fast, or things were moving too far, or they were too far, whatever that is. Because there is an inability, there are commitment issues here. An overwhelming energy, but it's also, again, there's something else here. So is that another romantic contract? Is it something else? Because one of those belongs here. And it's sort of like, I feel like it's an energy of hurry up, because Archangel Gabriel has come down 3 times, judgment, you know, and saying, get some clarity, make a decision here, closure or reconciliation. You got to get clear and honest with yourself so you can be clear and honest with Aries here. Make this decision here before Aries. And the 7th pentacle is moving on. So I'm wondering too if you're just feeling, because there's a suppression, I feel, of your feelings too here in the King of Cups. You see them here coming along on this Knight of Pentacles. And it's Virgo Mercury energy. There's a lot of details around that Virgo energy. And of course, Mercury energy, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. So this is what they've been planning to do, but it's kind of like hurry up with this message and hurry up with this pentacle, make this decision. Do you want to be in this partnership or not? Do you want to work this out? Yes, I'm trying to work it out. Yes, I've heard your message. But there is this element of time, I feel like. The harness is not fastened. So it's both an energy from the past of kind of like, you know, when I say not feeling safe, it's maybe somebody, commitment issues. Whether it's because there's another contract in the way of location, work, money, or romantic, or people involved, I feel like that's involved here. And it's still getting worked out. You can see it in the 8 of Pentacles, whatever this karmic situation is, and you can see that the harness is still undone. So it's kind of like, also, is somebody, are you giving an ultimatum? Because it's like, you have to work this out, because if you go on the move here, and by the way, this is an energy of, you can count on me. I know you've been waiting. You can trust me. But it's also like there are trust issues, because if you run off here on this horse with this harness undone, they're just going to fall off the horse. And that pentacle is going to roll down this hill. And then how much time is that going to be? Is it recoverable? So it's kind of like you have to be ready. I don't know if that's an ultimatum. And that's also for some of you, because obviously the High Priestess energy is around, also it's around a decision, you know? And there's a lot of revealing energy here, and also maybe not really sure, but that's a great energy for you. I really love that, because it is going into the High Priestess energy and just trusting what you know to be for you. Making decisions based on your intuition and your gut instincts, which are your guardian angels. And I tell you, your person's energy is the strongest here, Aries, but You're everywhere here too. And Archangel Gabriel has come here 3 times now. Also sending that message, timing, divine timing. Communication, strong communication from Archangel Gabriel here for everybody. So this is also for you. And this is not about divine feminine, divine masculine energy, who's what, because we all have that energy. But of course, it does come into play in that sense that this is a divine feminine energy, which is a giving and a compassionate energy, a revealing energy. So they're definitely watching. They're holding on to this truth, which we also saw coming in. What is that around? Talking about you, I feel. Close because they're realizing maybe they're running out of time. They need to make a decision and communicate. So the King of Swords is Gemini energy. Mercury energy again. Planet of the mind. The planet of communication. They have been thinking for a long time what they want to say. It's really strategic. So it can be for some of you, it's not really clear, but it is kind of clear that, yeah, for some of you, it might be in person. We saw that in the 4 of Wands energy. That reunion energy is here for everybody. And I do feel like it's in the way of communication. But for some of you, it can be that that's in person. And it might be at an actual event. So perhaps they're planning some kind of travel to there. Again, coming by horse. I'm just kidding. Maybe, but obviously probably not. And it's not just about in person, that reunion energy. That is a coming together energy and a communicative energy. So whether it's in person, a phone call, a voice message, SMS, email, social media, whatever, they're really planning this. Like this is what they want to do, is to communicate. It's wanting to be your overall energy today. This King of Wands is actually feeling quite confident too. Interesting too, because look, the Queen of Wands is not. Yeah, so again, it's more of that energy of divine feminine, divine masculine energy within us all. So both the feelings here. They're trying, this is a really courageous and bold energy. That's like, yeah, I know, I am working on it. There is some kind of element of time here. But you're also both here as well. And yeah, there's this, I can't help but notice this harness unfastened. And just the stagnancy here. And the fact that you're going to be digging in here to make a decision that maybe you're not as confident about this as I'm feeling coming from their energy. There is a suppression also, I feel, from you. Because there is some hurt here. That's quite a strong energy. Yeah, 8 of Swords in reverse. So this is interesting because I want to show you something. I do feel this coming with your energy too, you know, of just this kind of like, because you put yourself in the 8 of Swords, it's like self-isolation in many ways. So it's like self-imposed, also like self-imposed restrictions, like holding back. So it can be also that you've been holding back, but you've been thinking for a long time what you want to say. But this is also some of their energy. And look at this, the 8 of Swords. And that's Jupiter and Gemini energy. And Jupiter, of course, is the planet of expansion and prosperity. Feeling hopeful and optimistic and growth. And luck, which I always connect with some timing here. So yeah, holding themselves back from things, moving further, more faster, slowing them down, or of course, maybe cutting them off, not communicating. For some of you, total separation. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. And this is around the 2 of you. You see the fortress here and the castle, which is my indication of that. Yet you also see them working it out here, like really hammering it out. And it feels like they have to move fast here. And these 2 8s coming together is butterfly energy. Aries, that is a new stage energy. You know, it's butterfly energy. So yeah, it's both coming out of the dark in the sense that things are coming to light. There is some clarity and some truth coming. An apology here as well. It can be also that there has been some dark night of the soul energy from either side. But this 88, I really like this for you because this is a new stage. And it's unity with the universe as well, like whatever is meant to be kind of energy. Look at that. Interesting. And so these are both. Wow. Okay. So look, the Seven of Pentacles is here and also the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's an element of timing here, all right. I want to tell you, I'm going to send this message in, but I first want to show you this. This Five of Wands in reverse, Saturn and Leo energy. Saturn is the planet of restriction. It can slow some things down, you know, structure, rules, obstacles, karma, difficulties, needing to be strong and persevere. So something here around, whether it's just commitment issues, another contract, but making this decision. I do feel like they have to be fast. And this is in reverse. This is an energy of wanting to resolve the problems or being in the process or having. I feel like it's more about in the process. You can see it actually. As they're working things out here in the Sun and Virgo energy, working toward that Sun energy, which of course is the new cycle, which is the end of this cycle of not talking, not communicating, for some of you not seeing each other. A renewal, which is also really strong here in the Eight, of course. Balance and renewal. So this is a strong validation of the Six of Wands. And those Five Wands in there came in really strong. And coming here in reverse, it's restoring harmony and is successfully overcoming whatever has been keeping things from moving, developing, coming back into the Nine, for some of you, Ten of Pentacles, or even putting it back on the table. If that is what you want, I'm hearing if that is what you want anymore. So for some of you, the Page of Cups is in reverse. And this is some of the breakup energy, and it's a lot, I want to say. Actually, it's wanting to go here. Immature energy, you know, it's kind of like a student energy. So on one hand, it's like, I got to figure this out. And the King of Wands is, yeah, you know, let's go get this. Let's make this happen. Connecting with the Nine of Pentacles. We're looking at the minor arcana energy of the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn and Saturn energy. That's Saturn energy of what is this problem that needs, what is this problem or these problems that are requiring a lot of strength to decide on, to work out, to figure out. Is it around third-party contracts, like people that are interfering, work or money? Is it quite literally another romantic relationship? And when I talk about contracts, I'm talking about really just partnerships, commitments to whatever, romance, money, work. It could be legal, could not be legal. Doesn't mean that it is. What is that for you? But this Page of Cups energy too is connecting with this, with this Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which for some of you, maybe that's all it is. And not that that's all it is, like it's easy, but commitment issues, you know, it could be that there is nothing else around that it's just commitment issues. And that's an attachment, a contract with their singlehood, or another living somewhere else, or maybe even literal contracts somebody can't get out of, apartments, jobs, whatever the situation is for you, because this Page of Cups in reverse, it's like a breakup energy too. And it's a dependence on something. So whether it's money, again, romance, work, whatever that is, they're really trying to work this out here. They have heard this call. And Wheel of Fortune came here with the Seven of Pentacles, which is not surprising at all, because the Seven of Pentacles came through. I need to move this quite strong for you here in this Eight of Pentacles today. Looks like they're keeping you close. And what's interesting too is that's really strong Page of Swords energy for me. So it's like, I don't know if there's closeness and proximity. For some of you there's not, but for some of you there is. But this is also kind of like watching and checking in, maybe talking to other people, watching, you know, this spying energy here, and holding on to this sword, getting ready to come in here. But there is an element of like, I need to be fast, or maybe that's just kind of the undertone for them. They don't even realize it. But there are the Seven of Pentacles, which I really felt a lot of your energy. It's Venus and Taurus energy, and of course Aries. That doesn't mean you could have Taurus in your chart. It's just the energy of the card. And that's just a waiting for this delay, of waiting for some kind of successful outcome, working whatever this is out. Commitment issues, hearing from them, just communicating, choosing you over something here. Because they're choosing you. It's just they're taking time. they've got their third wake-up call here just in our reading alone. They're trying to wriggle out of this Eight of Swords here. They put themselves there. They can get themselves out. Minor Arcana energy. In fact, again, you can see it. It's the butterfly stage. It's literally wriggling out of the cocoon, popping out here. It's strong. And because they're working out also the riddle to tell the Sphinx, to this transactional sword energy, to get this turning, the cycles of life, fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't, so that there can be a turning point in this connection, you know, fortune on your side. And this is the Jupiter energy, the planet of prosperity and expansion. And again, hopeful energy, growth, things moving, luck, timing, a new beginning, the end of the cycle, the end of no contact, no communication. And or in separation, it could be for some of you, it's coming together and it's not ending, for example, bringing you back together right away yet. It could be, but it could also be a separation and distance, which I know is the case for some of you. But in any case, that is a new beginning and the potential for that and the opportunity, and they need to get moving. That's the element of time here, because Archangel Gabriel just kept coming in like reminder, hello, hello, hello. Do you have the riddle yet to turn this? Because look where Aries is. 1 foot out the door, assessing this situation. The Six of Pentacles here on this bush, this tree, whatever. Moon and Taurus energy. This is a giving energy, but it's a reciprocal energy. So they're waiting for you to be ready and for you to want to be in this and for you to give and for you to share and communicate, in particular around that moon energy, which is around a lot of emotional energy, and also the hiding of their feelings for sure, and the King of Cups. And I think maybe it's in retaliation or in protection that you've been hiding yours too. So there might be some, I want to say some hangman energy, some power struggles in some ways of kind of who's going first kind of energy. But regardless, that moon energy coming in and the Six of Pentacles, the moon in Taurus, you know, that's hiding. And of course, that moon energy around the Six of Pentacles is also connecting with the High Priestess today in the sense of looking at it and needing to trust your intuition and yourself about what you want to do. Because your energy was coming through quite strong here today. Your person's as well, but you as well here. I don't know if some of you are just already have both feet out the door. It's just 1 foot out the door, but making this decision about how you feel. I think that's partly maybe why you're here today. But yeah, leaning into this staff, into this wisdom stick, walking stick, the Seventh Pentacle, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't, that element of timing again, connecting here with the Wheel of Fortune as they came out, which is, you know, it's waiting for this to turn. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. And I just saw the camera. I think it was ending as I was putting down your Seven of Pentacles on Judgment. And what I was saying as that was coming down is, you know, in Judgment, that's Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. Fixed signs, creatures of habit, they don't love change. And there is this element of something here, whether it's just changing, it's coming out of a situation you've been waiting for them to decide on romantically, and ending a work contract or apartment for moving, cutting ties with something or someone that's been interfering, whatever that is, you've literally been waiting for it. Right there. There's that pentacle, which again, we see them working on in this element of time here. This is constantly changing. It's the cycles of life. So it does feel that way because there is a holding back energy for you too, you know. So yeah, I am feeling this energy that they need to be fast. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is the return. And look at that. They're holding on to 5. 3 here together, which is 3 of Swords. As you can see here within Saturn and Libra energy. It's in reverse, so it's an apology for sure. 2 of the Swords as they ran, there was still some indecision, some confusion, maybe a compromise, a decision that they hadn't made, didn't want to make. I mean, it's clear here. It's like time to decide. And there's still 2 here. They left still 2 behind. There's still some indecisive energy, but we also see them trying to work this out. And look at this. So your last tarot coming in before we move on to some oracle, it's the 8 of Wands. It's coming in reverse. Mercury, Sagittarius energy. Wanting to communicate. It's in reverse, so it's kind of like just some delays. It could be around this decision that they're making. It could be around just trying to figure out what to say, how to say it. It can even be for some of you that there's been some contact already that wasn't really going well, or messages in, then deleted, removed, or phone calls not really completed, that sort of thing. Replies not getting a reply yet. Because again, this is Sagittarius energy and it's in reverse, so there's a delay. It's also a minor arcana, you know, and it's again connecting here, look, to the 8s here. And what they're working on, both coming unstuck, moving back toward the expansive energy of Jupiter, communicating and working out whatever that other contract, commitment, relationship, you know what I'm saying, and that pentacle is, in order to communicate. And boy, is there an element of time here. Are you waiting? And that's that 8 again too. It's an 8 always. It's an action number, whether it's, you know, in reverse or not, and connected to karma, again, and infinity, balance, and renewal. The 2 of Wands also came in. That's your energy, Aries, Mars and Aries energy, and it's literally, my gosh, what you're waiting for. So the Queen of Swords is interesting because, didn't we see that? No, I don't think we did. Anyway, it's coming in reverse. So it is some dishonesty around it. It's some cold energy. It's, well, yeah. And it's right here coming around what is also this apologetic energy. Connecting to, quite literally here, to the 7 of Swords because, well, yeah, again, that 7 is also connecting to timing, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And this is Mars energy, Mars and Aries energy. And Mars is the beginning and the ending. It's a planet of action and passion and drive and completion. And we see the stagnancy here also in this death card energy, this Scorpio energy, which is also strongly connected to Mars and Pluto. The Mars energy connecting here with Scorpio, that it's just been really stagnant. And it's like there is an element of time here because look, they're holding on to the wand, which is a really fast energy, and it's around matters of the heart. And they're also holding on to a world, which is bringing in the world card, which is really strong completion energy of what you're waiting for to get here. Like, are we doing this or not? What are we doing here? And completing some karmic cycles and lessons, which I do feel is around your person. Maybe for some of you, you're saying, yeah, this is all my clarity. Look, because there is a wake-up energy for you too, as I said. In fact, the 7 of Pentacles is here to remind your person, but it's also here for you because it's loud and clear for you too. Also with this Ace of Swords, both of you. It's not judgment for the 4th time by any means, but it's that energy. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy of this clarity. And then trying to figure some details and some things out. There's a lot of reunion energy. There's the crown chakra, higher power, messages from the divine, working things out, also connecting the crown chakra to the sun energy. That coming out of nowhere energy for them is strong. And that's like, okay, this is what you got to do. But I just feel like there's some element of time here. And maybe that just means you part again for partially, or maybe you're out forever. I don't know, but it's it really feels like it needs to happen, this completion energy. And that can be literal travel for some of you again, which has come through, in particular in the 4 of Wands, should you have that opportunity to come together in person. In particular, for some of you connected to friends and family at an actual event. But it's still reunion energy nonetheless, and it can just be, again, around the communication. But that's obstacles out of the way. Karmic debts paid. Really strong soulmate energy in here. And A lot of that here actually today. And they're holding onto that wand, but what is this wand? You know, matters of the heart. Is it another romantic connection? Is this for some maybe even a betrayal? It could be. Is it work? Another distance? Cultural, religious differences? Money? Other interference? It's bolted here, so it's like not movable. So it's making a really big decision. Again, it's that completion energy. You know, so are they moving past this? And is this again, and I don't say just, but is it for some of you all of this just around commitment? Maybe. I think there's a lot more to it than that, but it could be. It's something else for a lot of you. And it feels quite big. And the clarity here in the Ace of Swords, it's like, yeah, it's presented a little bit of new, I want to say, conflicting energy around it as they try to work this out. And again, the potential here is really strong. I just feel like this is not over. It's not over, but it could be. I don't know. It's kind of like you feel there might be some powerless energy here, but I think it's shifting toward you. I want to bring in some oracle, Aries. I'm not reading it in reverse, by the way. Perseverance, a snail. Interesting. Some moving energy here. You know, they have their whole little house with them. Slow and steady. They also can go underground, you know, for I think it's around 2 years. And then they come up and they get right back on that trail. So here it is. Look. Interesting, an alignment. And this castle is an energy for me of the two of you, your journey, your relationship, connection, partnership, whatever you want to call it. So an alignment in what I feel like what you both want, and also in this wake up energy. It really is like everybody's here. And I mean, you're obviously you're both here, but I feel aligned in this energy of really needing to dig in and make this decision. You know, it's lover's energy feeling. And look what's coming here right after it. Look at all the vines, all the change on the castle, the fortress. We say Schloss here in Austria. So everything about to change, and it's right in front of Source, in front of the sun, and in front of a happy outcome, a new beginning. That's the sun right behind it. It's like coming up. And then we see renewal. You know, these little lizards, I think they can lose a tail and they just grow it right back. So for some of you, I don't know, look at this familiarity. It could be, again, some of you, the connection to the Four of Wands in terms of friends or family, location. Six of Cups energy too. Some of you may be having known your person for a really long time, you know, or it's just feeling that way, this whole connection. But there's also a familiarity just, yeah, around each other is what I want to say. But it could involve an actual dwelling. That's also what I wanted to say. But this renewal here, you know, again, it's like you cut it off and it grows back. So it's just something between you. It seems like it just, I don't know if it just keeps surfacing or it's something that you guys just can't let go of each other or what it is. But this timing here is now it's like judgment. I mean, Ace of Swords and then judgment 3 times. You know, get some clarity, air everything out, come together, because this is the past energy of your person coming in, whatever, however far back it goes, I want to say. Reconciliation or closure here. And I feel like what I wanted to say is you're both having this wake up energy, like let's wanting to communicate. Go here into this renewal energy. This feeling like you've known each other forever too. Just feeling, yeah, the familiarity energy. I want to bring in some more. And that's interesting. So I want to show you what's coming in here. Wow. Okay. So there's a lot here. I'm going to show you because I saw a few down there and they're yours. This just got left. Intuition. Oh yeah, Firth. I mean, that's not surprising at all. Look. Connecting here with the High Priestess. So, wow, this is really clear. Look at this. So we have the blindfold unseen, and it's connecting quite literally to the influence in the moon. That's the moon energy here. Didn't we see that, or am I imagining that? Did that come through? I think it's been coming through in a lot of the energy that's here today. In any case, that is Pisces energy, also Gemini and Cancer, and it's a lot around also connecting us to the King of Cups energy of, well, a lot of the feelings coming up, again, communicating in a new way, just taking off the blindfolds, the illusions too, and airing everything out, connecting right here with the influence of the moon. Because when the moon is full, that's the subconscious, which also, by the way, this house is kind of like the subconscious and the conscious for me too, like what's on the outside, what's on the inside. And it's interesting because it's connecting to lovers, it's connecting to the Four of Wands. For some of you, actually, again, add an actual, in person together. I don't think that's for everybody, but it is strong. In any case, this full moon, it's full because the sun, the conscious, shines on it and it highlights it. And that's when you get that energy under the moon influence where things are just like intense. You're seeing things literally, look, unseen, taking the blindfold off. You're seeing things that you didn't see. Things are being revealed. High Priestess energy. Strong connections to intuition and where things are going. Lots of revealing energy. Emotional energy. And it's also connecting here to, well, I like this because first of all, it's the lobster, it's inner growth, which the crustacean on the moon is generally not a lobster, but sometimes it just depends on the deck, right? Not necessarily in the right way. Anyway, doesn't matter. The point is it's inner growth, and it's connecting for me strongly with this moon energy, and it's around, just voluntarily making these changes and coming forward here. And the inner growth that's happening, and you almost can't not have that when you have Archangel Gabriel coming to you so often saying hello, and look at the pathways, this chance to go under here and have this new beginning. It is here. The stagnation has been really strong, but you also can see it melting. The ice, it's like the coldness. And there are three here. It's divine timing, communication. And it's coming here with bird, with information. Also with the King of Swords. And we know here with the Eight of Wands in reverse is that some of the difficulty in just their revealing, because the King of Cups has been hiding a lot of feelings here. And that's just, I just feel like you're really super fed up. It's like, I think it goes beyond that. But feelings, commitment, again, and whether there are other contracts somehow that we already see, or whether it's just commitment or more, that they're working on it almost as fast as I feel like they possibly can. A message communication coming through, if it hasn't already, is really strong. Again, it is quite delayed. So for some of you, it hasn't yet. But this is, well, it's connecting to spirit as well. It's also rising above conflicting energy, and you can see they're carrying the ribbon here, information coming in. And again, as this is melting, it's really, really, for lack of a better word, clear. Yeah, and you've been waiting for it, because that Two of Wands energy is like, I'm waiting for this. And again, for some of you, it's quite literally travel energy. In fact, look, it's looking right over here at the Eight of Pentacles. Is this inner growth just around figuring out what you want? I'm waiting for you to figure out what you want. I'm waiting for you to figure out this decision. Yeah, but what is that around? I think it is going to be different for everyone, but they're working on this riddle here to turn this. Will you still be there? Because it is information coming in. And yeah, it's just delayed at the moment. It may have already come through. I want to bring in some channeled love messages from your higher self, Aries. Play our song. miss you. We belong together. I love you. You're connected. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. Queen of Swords connected right here. With that Seven of Swords, it's coming back in here to apologize. That's really strong. I miss you too. So somebody having sent in, there it is. Yeah, okay. The telepathy, I miss you. I miss you too. Where is this going from this message and this apology, you know? This intuitive energy of connecting with trusting yourself in this decision. You have free will. Your person has free will. You mean a lot to me. I'm sorry. Yeah. So if some of you have already put that other foot out the door, then this is like still what they're wanting to say to you. I just don't think that. I think there's still one foot in here for you. I reread our messages. It's the Page of Swords. Look, there is one of the hearts here. Right here on your love note, your love message. It's actually kind of staying on there. We are soulmates. Really wanting to make sure you hear that. And the moon influence just brings out a lot. It can be intense and people are just kind of like spilling out their hearts and making all these changes and declarations. Look at that. Moon influence, bird information. We are soulmates. I love you. You mean a lot to me. Your last two here, and then we'll look at your Valentines. We're a little bit early. And a lot of you are not here in real time. Doesn't matter. This is still your reading. I made so many mistakes. A lot of that energy here. Everything reminds me of you. You are my other half. Soulmate energy. If you're on a twin flame journey, actually I'm going to put that here. That energy is here. I know not everybody is. I wish you were mine. Particular message for somebody there. I love you. I love you. I love you. It was me, not you. Your last channeled love message from their higher self, Aries. See you in my dreams. So they're dreaming about you. More moon energy. Under the moon influence. Yeah, for sure. Aries, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it a lot. I would be so very grateful if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Really helps to keep the channel moving, liking, sharing, of course, watching videos. So thank you. Really, thank you. I'm sending you love and light, so much love and light, hoping for the best outcome for you, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, bye, Aries.